Just put it on, Sean.
Okay. Hi guys, we are putting together the legacy kits. Michelle's gonna start by putting some deodorant and towel in the bag. Try to go ahead and put toothbrush, comb, and toothpaste.
There's a comb in there?
Yes, there's a comb that comes with it. And then I'm gonna put the shaving cream and razor. And then a package of razors. So this will look like a men's kit because I have men's deodorant.
Here's a shot.
It's not very full.
They can go somewhere down on the floor.
Oh, there's some down here. Okay. Let's get razors and shaving cream on this one. You got the towels in here, Michelle?
Cool.
Awesome. We're doing 2 towels, guys. We're gonna put what we have so far.
There's a comb in there too?
Yeah, there's a comb in there. Is it not cool?
Oh, that is the littlest tube of toothpaste.
It is. It's a good start for them. We're gonna do some shaving cream, razors, and this is a men's one too, so we're gonna do a men razor. Okay. Michelle's starting the next one. Thank you, guys. Alrighty. So this is the woman. This is pretty awesome, guys. This is kind of fun. Alright, so I've got the toothbrush and toothpaste, guys. Alright, this men. This is men's. So we don't have enough to completely fill these kits, but it's a start. So we're gonna have assemble what we do have.
Yes. Most definitely.
We definitely need some more donations, snacks, and maybe some MREs or something. Anything anybody could think of, some socks, scarves, hats. So please donate. It's very, very important we get more stuff for these legacy kits. We do not have enough stuff. But we just want to get them started. So I'm putting the razors in and shaving cream, guys. And this is women's, so I'm going to do a women's razor. So far, it's just kind of toiletries that we're doing. This is pretty cool. I like these bags. These are awesome bags.
It's like the waterproof.
And then we have the men's freezer. Yeah, they're waterproof, which is really nice. It's really good material. They're thick. These things are amazing. So if anybody can donate some more stuff to the homeless kids, we have plenty of toiletries. Now we need stuff, like stuff to keep them warm and snacks and stuff like that. Maybe more mini shampoo and conditioners would be great. I think I'm done with this one. Okay. Next.
What else do we have? I said we have.
So we have the orders, we have shaving cream and razors, and we have toothbrushes and combs and towels. So this is women's razors. Cruising through these, guys. So, if someone could donate some MREs, maybe some snacks or beef jerky, stuff like that. We really need to fill these kit sizes. It's really important. We really want to get them out there. So this is women's. So any donations would really help, please. So women's. See, I can move this bag out of my way. There we go.
I think if a woman gets a man's deodorant, that's okay. As long as it's deodorant.
There's plenty of deodorant.
I know that.
There's plenty of toiletries, guys. We're okay. We don't need any more toiletries right now. So Maybe stuff for them to eat, maybe some wipes or hand sanitizer,
That's the smallest.
hand warmers, anything you guys could think of. We really need more to fill these kits. I'm not just gonna give them a mostly empty kit. That wouldn't be cool at all. We need stuff that's gonna help them through the winter as well. Maybe like emergency blankets or emergency drinking water. Little mini first aid kit would be great. I'm just throwing ideas out there. Okay. These.
Yeah, we need to clean that fan again. Dust.
Yeah, we do. All right.
You got to turn the fan off?
And it's up to you if you want to. If you're okay with it. That's fine. There we go.
I'd be a bad belly dancer.
So this is what I'm putting in the kits right now. And then doing men's and women's of these.
I want to see one of these washcloths get big.
The compressed towels are going in. Putting the toothbrushes and toothpaste in. Looking pretty good. Some of these kits are probably going to only have 2 or 3 things in them because we do not have enough at the moment. I am grateful for whoever did have donated so far and what they've donated. It's amazing that we can even start these. I'm very happy about that. So thank you to all that help out. It is most appreciated. We're very grateful for your help and support. So Jeff, if you would put our PO box in the comments so people can donate, thank you very much.
So those packages to be sent to Baby Scout, Bill Box 1001, Oakville, Washington, 98844. You can also
Out of the big radio,
email
so
us
it's
at
doing this now.
2025@gmail.com.
It's fine.
Giving them a couple or just one.
Just one I could do. I mean, we have enough. I could probably do a couple of them. This one will be cheap if they don't get a big razor. These are really cool. I like these little. These are nice. Very fancy. I like those. Okay. You can bubble up on some of them, I guess. That works. So here is Michelle.
Hey,
We'll kind of turn the camera once in a
Hi.
while. You guys
Hello.
can see, have different angles here. Now you guys can see Michelle.
Maybe you want to get intro. It says go shy go.
Yeah, we got Shy here helping, and Michelle, and then me, and then Jack's doing comments. Lynn and James are playing. We thought you guys would like to see us start these homeless kits. We've been talking about them. We promise you, when we assemble them, they'll be on YouTube. When we get more stuff, we'll do another live video, and we will assemble them again on YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and double these since there's not. And that one,
Put the done ones inside one of those boxes.
actually, that's not a bad idea. Maybe Jack or one of the kids could do that. And then when we get more stuff, we can add to the kits, right, Michelle?
Yes.
We have a great assembly line going on, guys. It's pretty amazing over here. This is kind of fun. I'm looking forward to being able to fill these up and hand them out. Really hopes it makes a difference for someone.
Where do we start?
So I'm told that Matt went to OMAT quite a bit because that's where a lot of the homeless population is. I know some that are homeless here that I want to help locally first if I can. But we'll definitely probably make a trip to OMAC, and yes, we will film that if we have the internet to do so. I would be happy to film that if people are interested in watching us hand them out. That way you guys can see where your donations are going. Because we want to be open and honest about where things go with you guys. you know where all donations go, including the money. If you're spending on something, we like to take you with so you can see.
How many purchase was that initially?
I don't remember. Those little towels are tiny. Show them how tiny those little towels are, Michelle. Hold them up to the camera. These towels, you guys, are so compressed. Look how tiny they are. They are super
Are they
tiny.
cool looking?
This is simple what we already have.
Living the adventures of short drop on soaps and shampoos, etc. that are free and then thank you.
Thank you. That would be great. What else anybody else can think of? I mean, I don't know. If you have experience being homeless, you would probably know. If not, think about what you'd want if you didn't have a house. What would you want someone to give you if someone was handing out stuff to you? What would be your most basic need? Think of it that way.
Chapstick's one thing.
Yeah, chapstick would be great. So I want you to think of it that way.
Yeah.
If you have no home and living maybe in your car, what would you want? What if someone offered you a homeless kit like this? What would you want in it? So think of it that way. If that helps you guys. We were homeless, so we kind of have ideas, you know. I mean, we can post a list on YouTube on one of the YouTube posts if that would help everybody. I could do a Amazon donation list. I could do a Walmart one if that would help anybody. So let me know what you guys want to do. Whatever will help you guys out. To make it easier so you know what to get. Don't be afraid to ask questions, guys. If you have any questions about what we're doing.
A flashlight.
Oh, a flashlight would be great. Little mini flashlights. That would be cool. You know, a lot of homeless are outside sleeping in the dark, you know. So that would be good for them. Might bring comfort to someone.
We got a couple left, but not many. We'll get to our minimum here.
Maybe something in case there's a family with homeless kids, you know, little mini coloring thing or something. That would be good. Maybe toys or something in case someone has kids or a single mom that's homeless. You just don't know. You don't know their situation. So let's not forget homeless families.
We got 3 left.
I know there's a
And then
homeless
I got
family
another
here in
pack here.
Orville that I would love to find and see what I can do for their family. And they do have children. So that's something to also think about. I'm hoping we can find that family. The kids are going to need stuff too, you know, the homeless kids. There is a homeless family here. I would really like to find them.
Well, you don't want to go to a bad area.
No, I don't want to go to a bad, no. We're going to have to take notes with us or something. Emergency whistle, something. You gotta keep our safe, so safe. You have to be very careful. Sometimes they're not very nice people.
You don't want to get
A
mugged.
lot of them have mental health issues too, so there's also that.
You don't want to have to deal with the drug issue.
No, I don't. Yeah, you gotta be very careful when we do this. We have to do this in a safe
We're going to
manner.
end up running out of deodorant.
I'm almost out of these. If it's tries to put a ton of these left. So let's just use up what we have.
There's 4 deodorants left.
So, okay, so we are running out of, so we do need more deodorants. A little travel degree deodorants were perfect. So we don't need those. If you're able to send more, that would be amazing. That would help a lot. But if I can show you, this is it. This is all, that's all that's in there. I put it all in one hand. That's all we have so far, guys. All right. Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. We're,
One more deodorant.
we're making some progress here. We actually have quite a bit done, guys. When I get done, I'll show you the floor because we have done a lot. We're just keeping the assembly line going. I'll move the camera and I'll show you guys some too.
That's all the deodorants.
That's fine. Just do the towels. We're gonna do 2 of these for people who didn't get a big pack of razors. I'm sure they'll be grateful for whatever they get.
Cute little boxes.
Yeah, good to keep boxes. These bigs are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Carol Walton. These bigs are incredible.
Wrapped around with their bed.
They're very good quality. The towels are awesome, perfect size.
They even get a comb.
They get a comb. It's so cool. These kits are awesome. Yeah, it's best to order like bulk, like hotel style samples would be wonderful. That would help a lot. Maybe some sort of instant coffee type thing, little mini travel instant coffee would be good. A lot of homeless drink coffee. We just, whatever you guys think of, we could do it. We can create a list on YouTube if you want on a post. Or I can make some wish lists if you prefer that. So type in the comments what you guys prefer to see. It would be easier so you guys kind of know what to get. I really do love these things. They are amazing quality, guys. Can you see that? They have a nice feel to them too. Thank you, Shai. We got Shai who's being a big helper here. It's so nice of Shai to volunteer to help out. That's pretty awesome.
Instant coffee is an awesome idea.
That's what I just said. Yeah, instant coffee. Isn't that great, guys?
Ashley says, ooh, instant coffee is a great idea.
Yeah, instant coffee would be great. Little mini packets of beef jerky, little snacks they can have, emergency drinking water blanket, emergency blankets, sanitizer, hand warmers for the winter because it's going to be really cold, guys. This winter. I could create a whole list if you guys want. You guys can just order from wherever you want if you want to do it that way. I can just make a post on YouTube and a list of things that I can think of because Jack and I started out homeless, and so we kind of understand what they need and what they're going through. Dental floss also would be good. And then like the packages of the little flossers they use for the kids, that would be great. I can think of a lot of things.
Okay, I said, well, I said, this one will be accepting shoes, socks, and warm deodorant. I said, these shoes, it's okay, we guys are homeless, don't mind.
Exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and take you the rest of these out of the package.
Just to have it out of well.
Yep. Gotta keep them warm, hydrated, and fed. And they gotta have their hygiene stuff. So just leave it that way.
How do we educate people so there's an end to homelessness?
That's a good question.
There's got to be programs.
We need more programs.
That's the biggest problem, is there's not enough program to help someone.
Because a lot of the homeless need mental health treatment. They need drug rehab.
On the 988 number.
Yep. They need help with housing and job training and there's not enough programs for homeless people. I mean, Jack and I are lucky. We're able to get out of that situation and better our lives, and not everybody has that opportunity, unfortunately. So
Not the bag.
and some homeless people don't get the help. There's also that situation you gotta deal with.
The last bag. And that's it.
I'm gonna just stick the three in there.
That's it.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna turn the camera around. Oh, we have Okay, so we still have extra toothbrushes, combs, and toothpaste, which is great. If we get more stuff donated, we'll just add them into more kits. When we get more things. It looks like we used all those bags that was donated from Carol. So thank you. I'm gonna turn the camera now. Stop dropping it, and I'm gonna show you this pile of kits on the floor. So this is all the ones, and as you can tell, they're not very full. So just to give you guys an idea, I mean, that's it. It's like right here. You can't really. So yes, we are in need of more, so we can finish assembling the kits and get them handed out, especially before winter hits, as my goal. And here is Michelle. Michelle, anything you'd like to say about this?
We're doing the best we can with what we have.
Exactly.
How's that sound? Yes, James.
Here's James.
Yes, that's what that is.
What?
You want to put in any literature I mentioned in the bags?
Literature like what?
Oh, what?
I don't know, want to take all of this and James, please hand that to Gamble.
Your arms aren't 10 feet.
Yes, they are, not 50 feet long.
Okay, honey, you want to come over and talk to them?
No, I'm good.
Michelle can talk to them for a minute.
What would you like me to talk about? The good things, blessing one another?
About helping others.
Helping others just as Jesus helped you wake up every day. When I wake up in the morning, I say, thank you, God, for a brand new day. Let's tell somebody, thank you, God. We're glad we have you. May it be a stranger. May it be our neighbor. Because, you know, we're all supposed to be brothers and sisters of Jesus Christ. How does that sound? It's a winner chicken dinner when you're nice to one another.
And yeah,
It's a good thing.
everybody wins when you help each other.
So if we're supposed to put pamphlets or
She said literature.
literature. Well, pamphlets is another way of saying,
Yeah, I mean, we could.
What would be really good is like miniature Bibles, but I don't know how we go about getting one.
Oh, mini Bibles would be amazing. And then
Because faith-based miniature Bibles would be absolutely amazing.
if someone could do us a favor and do print off some small pictures of Matt, because these kits are in honor of him, so we want to put a picture of him inside the kits. So if anybody has access to a machine that can do that, or have pictures of him,
Danielle.
that would really help also, because we really,
that'd be interesting.
because I'm planning on putting little notes in there saying in honor of Matt Brown, so they know that these kits are in honor of him. We can't let his legacy die.
Don't take
Yes,
long to do this.
these are the Matt Brown legacy kits. And we are continuing on his legacy. So that is something we really want to emphasize, that we are continuing on his legacy. His legacy will never die. And we want to continue this as long as we possibly can.
Yes. We want to do these every year too. So the more donations, the better.
You know, like I said, coats, hats, gloves, shoes, socks. You guys can, even if you go and get used shoes and send them, that's okay, because the homeless, they don't care. As long as they have something on their feet that they can weather up, you know, get around in.
The daily bread would be great. Yeah, inspirational things they can read. That would be wonderful.
Oh, I like the daily bread.
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
I would say that if there's any churches out there that are watching this, maybe you can sponsor us and send us some mini Bibles.
That would be great. You know,
That
something,
would be nice.
something to give the homeless some hope. You know what I mean? They need that. It'll get them through the hard time.
You guys didn't bring any questions in the bags?
We did a bunch of them. That's extra. I think there's still towels too.
Yeah.
That's all that was left over.
Wow. That's awesome, guys. Check this out. We have a lot of towels still left over, a lot of toothbrushes left over. So if you guys want to send more stuff, we can make more kits.
Yeah, little mini Bibles, stuff for them to read and do. Encouragement. And like I said, maybe do include at least one thing for children, just in case we do run to come across homeless families. So what do you guys can think of?
Yeah, that is a homeless family that we are actually gonna be looking for the
Yes.
next to help.
They have children and we want to help them. Matt was helping them. I think someone else took it to them. We gave them a bunch of our food out of our pantry that someone took to the homeless family for us. But that person that knows where they are is passed away, unfortunately.
Cooks and crabs or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, something like that would be great. So we can
That sounds
help this homeless
wonderful.
family with children. The ones with children actually they need help too. Not just the adults.
Or do you guys want to switch over since we've done the homeless kids? Would you guys like to do a Bible read, the three of us?
I gotta go get this lesson.
Yes, no?
Sure, but first let's update everybody on Shy's appointment.
Oh yeah, Shy's appointment went absolutely amazing. It was supposed to be a 3-hour appointment. It turned into a 10-minute appointment.
Yeah.
They watched Shy, they watched her body language because Shy does not talk. He was able to basically give her a pretty quick examination, and they have
He did answer
determined,
some of the questions.
they have determined that Shy is autistic.
So I do have to get her tested for autism. The problem is a lot of places around here won't do it because they don't get paid a lot for it, and because of her insurance. A lot of places
Yeah,
won't
the
take it
gentleman
here.
that we went and seen in Colville was really nice, but he said that a lot of doctors who do testing will not do testing on adults Shy's age for autism because I guess the state doesn't pay enough for the doctors to do it.
Yeah, that's
In my opinion, that's just the doctors being lazy.
and greedy. So she wasn't diagnosed when she was young because nobody would get her tested and didn't think she needed it, and I knew she needed it. I fought schools almost her. She went to public school until the age of 16, and I fought them like I'm not even gonna get into that. But anyways, so she does need to get assessed because that doctor says that she is autistic and she needs to get tested. Shy has a lot of things going on besides just the autism. Hey, Michelle, just cleaning up.
How are you? I just got these two things. How are we gonna store those? What are we gonna put it in a garbage bag?
I would set them all right back in the back room just where they are.
As far as Luna's appointment goes, it's just an innocent heart murmur. So it's nothing major with her heart. Thankfully, I'm thankful for that. So they said, by puberty she could outgrow the heart murmur, so she'll be all right. So I'm thanking the Lord that that was nothing serious. Hey, well, Michelle said hi.
Hello. How is everybody? I hope you're having a blessed day.
So, Michelle, would you tell everybody if you would like to do a Bible reading, if you have a lesson planned?
What would you like to do, Michelle? Let's put it that way. Do you want to do a Bible reading? Do you want to end it?
What would you like
Do
to
you want to do a Bible reading?
Well, I think we should do a Bible reading, but we gotta clean up. We need to put those away.
But you guys can sit and talk. I can put these away.
Or do you wanna put them all in one main bag?
So we got to figure out where to put the legacy kits. Guys, that's what we're trying to figure out right now. So you know how it is, Ashley.
I didn't count them.
Unfortunately, I had a hard time getting her to even get tested when she was younger. So now that she's 22, for those that don't know, and I guess it's a lot harder to get them tested
What is
when they're this age. Oh, Jackie stumped that one out by accident, cleaning them up, guys.
She never had an IEP?
She did have an IEP, yes. And you'd think some of her behaviors in class and stuff would have, been a sign to her that she needed to be tested, but no.
She did have an IEP. Do you have copies of anything?
No, it all got auctioned off when my ex-boyfriend decided not to pay the storage fees. And I don't know what they do with papers and stuff that's been auctioned off, or that they auction off.
You have no access to that?
Mm-mm. Living Adventures, yes. Well, Shai started out, she was a very late talker because she was born premature. She didn't talk until she was, I want to say, 3 or 4.
Oh,
She didn't even walk until she was 4. She had used a walker until she was 4. She had some issues with her ankles and muscles when she was born. But she quit talking for about a year when she was 5. After my grandparents' death, and we went to their funeral. She didn't talk for an entire year.
oh,
Because we found out that she thought she was going to die.
oh.
When she went through some counseling to help her overcome that death. And then after that, it was selective mutism. She'd only talk in certain situations to certain people. But once she hit about 3rd grade, 7, 8 years old, about Lynn's age, that's when she went completely nonverbal and has not spoken since about 7, 8 years old.
Oh my.
Yeah. She has a long history. She's always been delayed in her development. She has disabilities, learning disabilities. She has general anxiety disorder, social anxiety disorder, PTSD, and a bunch of other things I can't think of right now.
That's okay. It's hard to remember everything.
Yes, it is.
It's a lot to remember.
Why did you have to pay so much money to get your daughter tested? Actually, you said she had to pay $1,500 to get her daughter tested for autism.
What state required? Wow.
It's expensive to get them tested. That's the problem with state insurance is the doctors, a lot of them won't do it because they don't get paid enough.
So Lewis's son was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome.
So once you get them assessed, then what?
Then they can, I don't know, then I guess, I don't know what they do. This is new to me.
It's
I don't know if more resources are going to be opened up to her. I don't know if her SSI could increase. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah.
This is all new to me. I'm learning as I go here.
So this is the kids, by the way.
60 of them?
I think like behavioral therapy or something would be really good for Shy.
You're counting them?
Counseling maybe?
We were at 60 days, so this is 60 kids.
Oh, gotcha.
So we got 60 kids started, guys. That's pretty dang good.
60 is good. It's better than nothing. We're getting there.
Yes, when Shy was in school, she was on an IEP. She had physical therapy, speech therapy, and occupational therapy. And they put her in a life skills class. And she was in what's called a self-contained classroom, and she had modified PE.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like modified PE. That's good.
She's got, sensory processing disorder is the other thing she has.
And she has massive pain.
Yeah, she does have sensory processing disorder.
Hi, guys.
I know she's losing hearing in one of her ears. I was told she could either go blind or deaf at any time. Let's see what else. She has synovial cysts in her brain and all along her spinal cord that she's had since she was really little. Every 6 months, she used to go to Seattle Children's to have CAT scans done because she has special needs and can't handle noise. They had to knock her out and put her under anesthesia for that.
Just singing Indie Level by World Force Friendship today. So thank you so much, Michigan Town.
That's wonderful.
Oh, that'll go perfect in though.
Oh, I love that.
That's good.
So I'm supposed to watch her symptoms on Shy of her cyst popping. So Shy has to be very careful what she does, because if she hits her head, it can pop one of those cysts in her brain, and that's emergency surgery. They'd be putting a shunt in her brain and in her spine, and they'd have to drain all the cysts, and it would be really major surgery. It'd be really bad. So we have to be careful. Shy won't do anything that requires her to be off balance or loud noises.
So she loves to go horseback riding.
Yeah, horses she's okay with. And she won't do anything that involves being a little bit off balance, minus the forces. And she won't do anything that involves somewhere that's going to be a lot of people or really super loud. She just cannot handle it.
Right, and she won't go on boats.
She won't go on boats because she had a concussion when she was younger. So that has really affected her equilibrium since then.
So Michigan Tim is sending something.
Oh, thank you, Michigan Tim. Michigan Tim, you've been an amazing supporter. So is Carol and Ashley, and all of you guys are just amazing. Yeah, we just made a trip to Wenatchee for
Shy, Luna.
Luna's ultrasound on her heart. So we know the drive there.
That honestly probably gonna be what we're gonna like. She like living in Adventure said we're probably gonna drive Shy there, and that's okay.
I mean, if we have to, you know.
Yeah, living adventure. Shy is absolutely in love with you and Lance. By the way, she wants to hang out with you guys and get to know you really well.
It might be good before she goes with you and hangs out. That maybe she spends a little time with you around us, so she can be comfortable going with you, because she does not like new people. And so spending some time with you, maybe around us, like here, in an environment she's comfortable with, would make it easier for her to want to go and join that group and everything.
That group would be absolutely amazing.
It would be amazing for her, but she has to feel comfortable around you and the others. She won't just go without knowing you. So you can come here and spend some time with her. She likes art and horses and coloring, you know.
Painting.
But it has to be in her environment, on her turf, around me, where she feels comfortable and safe. And then when she feels comfortable enough with you, then yeah, she probably would go with you guys and go do stuff. Yeah, she would probably like that.
So she'd love to get to know you.
She's been through a lot, so she's very leery of people. So it takes her a little bit to warm up.
No, I don't know. She walked up to me the first day I met her.
Certain people she does. Certain people it takes her a lot longer.
Of course, I had been talking to Shia over the phone for 2 years before I became her dad.
Yeah, so you were already getting to know her already, so that's a little different.
She was letting me know things were going on, and she was upset. She'd message me or she'd message her best friend, and we just started talking.
Right. That works.
Yeah. And was ex-boyfriend got mad because I was texting Shia. Well, you shouldn't be texting her. That's inappropriate. Well, I'm not saying anything inappropriate to her. We're just talking.
Exactly. You guys are just, I mean, she was sending you YouTube stuff, you know, funny videos and stuff.
You can have that.
What does she want?
That sticker says I have only fries for you.
Oh, you want that sticker? You can have it, Shy. So I like stickers. Joyce says, hey, sweet Shy.
You want to wave? Want to say hi? Take the phone and say hi. You can communicate.
So her way of communicating is typing. She knows how to type. It's the easiest form of communication for her.
So this is Shy typing now, guys.
She knows how to read and write and type and all that.
Gosh, she says hi, Shy.
She's actually a pretty good reader. She always has been.
Oh, yeah.
James, people are saying hi to you too. You want to say hi?
I think we'll just make a video tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Bible reading.
Okay.
That way it's not.
Here's James. Want to show everybody your bunny? This is James's bunny. Isn't it adorable?
Let's say James. Nana, did you want to come say hi?
Oh, why don't you come say hi to everybody?
Listen, her own little world over.
She is. See, everybody's here, guys. And doesn't Michelle just look beautiful, guys?
Oh, thank you.
I love her shirt. She looks so pretty in it.
It's one of my favorites.
I don't know if you guys can see. There, see? Can you see her shirt?
Oh, you put a sticker on your phone.
That's a good idea, sorry.
Yeah, Nana's one trying to say hi.
Everybody's saying hi, James. Hi,
You
Sean.
gotta.
Oh, everybody's
the
saying hi to
camera.
Luna. Here, Luna. Say hi.
You can sickle.
Yes, she gave her a sticker.
You can sickle.
Everybody's saying hi to you guys.
Hi.
So do we check the PO box today too?
Oh, you need to say too.
And go to the pharmacy.
We haven't had anything in the PO box lately. There's a pretty shy Luna. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, guys. One more thing we need to address here real quick. I'm gonna adjust the camera. Sorry, guys. So we still have that cookout coming out on August 8th. Now, a lot of people do not want to come because it's supposed to be super hot here. So I have a question for everybody. If we change the date to the first week in September, when it's a lot cooler, would more people come? Or would be able to come? It would be at Deep Bay Park here in Orville, Washington. So if we want us to change the date to a cooler time, I know a lot of people cannot handle the heat or travel in the heat, and I understand completely because Jack can't handle the heat either, and it is supposed to be really hot here, like in the hundreds. And August is the hottest month here. So would you guys prefer us to change it to September? Maybe that would give you guys more time to make arrangements. This is open to any of the YouTube community. Just gonna have a big barbecue. We also need donations for that because you guys have to understand we live in income-based housing. We are low income. We do not have money just to throw around.
I don't know anybody.
So no. So whatever you guys can donate for that, so we can get mostly just for food. Mostly maybe some paper plates. That would be great.
Mhm.
We do have a table. You can, of course, you can bring all your own things if you want. So it's really, really important that we get people to come to this thing. If we need to change the date, please tell us. So I know it's going to be really hot.
We want to make it.
I understand that. I didn't know if I was allowed to say that, so I didn't mention it. Because that's your private business, and I wasn't sure if I was allowed to say anything. I was respecting your privacy. Okay. Okay, so Shai wants everybody on YouTube to know, she just messaged it to me, that the reason she doesn't like new people is because of her biological dad, my ex-husband, and the way he treated her. So she's unsure of new people because she doesn't know how she'll be treated. Did I do that right? Okay. So yes, back to the barbecue. Is there any requests for new dates? Because I know it's going to be super hot here and people are complaining and they don't want to come. We've had one person say they'd come, but it's going to be hot. So I need to know who's interested in coming and if we need to change the date to like September. So please put it down in the comments or email us if you don't want to say it on here. That's fine. Your privacy is important to us.
And if you can't come, we're going to be hosting it live on
It will be
YouTube.
live on YouTube, but we do like some people to come, you know? It doesn't have to be a huge event or anything, but everybody is welcome.
We do have one of the YouTube channel who is saying that they want to join us. So if we change the date, we have to let them know. Make sure that they are able to change the date. They are making plans of joining.
So yes, we are happy to change the date for you guys, seriously. If there's a better time for everybody to come to the barbecue, we can change it to September. Especially if you don't like the heat. Don't be afraid to say, hey, can we change the date? I mean, we're
We can
flexible.
do Saturday, September 5th if we change it.
You guys want to do Saturday, September 5th? Can anybody come if we did a Faith Meets Reality barbecue?
And we want to make this a yearly barbecue. So we do it this year and we want to continue it.
It's something we want to do yearly, so it'd be nice if we, but only if we get a pretty good turnout this year. That's the only way I'm going to do it next year. So is anybody interested or think they can try to make it? Because we can change it further out to like September 5th. And it won't be so hot then. The weather will be a lot cooler. We won't have to worry about stuff like that. The park is right on a lake, guys. Right on Lake Vesuvius. It'll be a lot of fun. There's covered areas.
That's bad.
There's bathrooms. There's a place for kids to run. Your kids are welcome too. They can
There's
come
gonna
and
be
run
games and stuff for the kids when they need to watch it more fun. They're going to bring in games and stuff. I'm going to be also bringing my smoked coffee. So you guys can come and get some of that. I'm in the process right now of ordering some coffee that I can smoke and sell on our YouTube channel. I'm in the designing process of that right now.
And the shirts, we're working on those. Oh, what barbecue? Which people do we meet at a barbecue? Who? Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Okay, anyways. So I need to know, hey Teresa, yes, Living Adventure, we would love it if you came. Teresa, I don't know how far away you live, but would you be interested in coming to the Faith Meets Reality barbecue? We can change it further out to like September 5th. Right now it's August 8th, but it's going to be really hot here. That's why a lot of people are not wanting to come. If you can come, that would be good. Living Adventure, that would be great. Maybe I can get some of the locals to come. I'm sure
It's gonna be open to
everybody.
everybody, but it's a Faith Meets Reality barbecue. One
Right.
that's hosting it.
We might do some flyers around town too, and have even locals come. It would help with our channel, and I really want to get to know you guys. I want to get to know all my subscribers and other YouTubers. Be able to bounce ideas off of them and all that stuff.
We are building an amazing community. We have such an amazing community built so far. I just want to see it get bigger and better, and we want to get out and do more stuff for you. I know right now we probably seem kind of boring to some of you guys, and I apologize for that. But we don't have any more high-tech equipment. We have our phones. I have this unique camera thing here, and I have my laptop. That's all we have. We don't have anything to really make our.
And we don't.
And I'm not real techie to make the videos like
More interesting or animated. We don't know.
I'm trying to find ways I can do that. I know that there's things that I can watch. I'm trying to get on a whole of different YouTube videos so I can figure out how to make the videos more entertaining for you.
We can't just pick up and go and do something fun with the kids. We don't have that kind of money. By the end of the month, we have 50 cents to our name. By the time we pay bills and buy food and put gas in the car and everything else, we can't afford to take the kids on trips and adventures.
This trip to Colville cost us $210.
Ouch. And then we had to go to Wenatchee. We had to make a trip to Colville, and that broke us. Like, we're totally broke now. So I'm sorry if we're not doing a ton of adventure videos with the kids and stuff like everybody wants. We're not made of money.
We're just a small group trying to expand.
So Teresa says, how about the second week of September?
Well, so why don't we make it a month out? How about September 12th?
What day is that?
Saturday, September 12th.
Saturday, September 12th? Would that work for everybody?
That gives everybody time to say, okay, we do. And then we can help start raising funds for it. I know some of you guys have asked, are you guys looking? I do landscaping, but right now it's been so hot that my boss doesn't have any work for me because it's too hot. He's not letting us mow grass or anything like that because it's just too warm.
Yeah, fire hazards are high right now. Mowing and doing landscaping right now would be a risk. If something sparks the grass, and you're going to have a huge fire. So he can't really do that right now.
The 17-year-old that we have living with us, Joey, he has to drive from Olga to Omak every day, back and forth. And he ended up calling in today because he can't afford gas to go to work.
Gas is $5 a gallon. That's the other issue. We're really putting
He
food
was
on the
explaining
table.
to me that one paycheck is just gas in his car,
We have to make that
back and
much.
forth.
We're in a very small town, and there's no jobs here. I mean, Jack did work at the Dollar General for a while, but every 30 days they fire people and hire new people. That's their routine. Every 30 days there's brand new people in there. So that's why we're trying to make YouTube our job and like our business. The only way we're going to really get paid from YouTube is if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, and it's been slow going.
We were at 700 yesterday and we're at 698 today.
It just fluctuates.
It fluctuates.
It can fluctuate.
The analytics of the artists that don't watch it will drive you crazy.
Yeah. Michigan Tim would like some prayers. He's going to be elk hunting in Wyoming.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Michelle, will you please pray for Michigan Town?
We're going to pray for his safety.
Oh, dear God, we pray for your child, Michigan Tim, as he goes elk hunting. Please look after him. May he be safe, and may the Holy Spirit be with him. We thank you, God, for this special time together, and we thank you for your compassion. We love you, Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah. Sounds like a winner.
When chicken dinner. I'm smoking chicken today. Maybe we can film a little bit of me smoking chicken, and I can add that as a video for you guys if you guys are interested. I'm going to be making smoked chicken thighs and smoked chicken legs, and I think Michelle's going to make potato salad.
I haven't even.
Oh,
I
thank
don't
you,
have
Living
potatoes.
Adventurer.
I haven't
Living,
even.
Living Adventure says you guys don't need all the bells and whistles. Just stay authentic and let things grow organically.
I like that
I like
idea.
that idea.
And then Ashley says, I agree, Rebecca. I love their videos and their authenticity.
Oh, thank you.
Joyce wants to know how much our gas is here.
Gas went up to $4.79 last time. It has been fluctuating up and down and down.
Sometimes it's over $5 a gallon, and sometimes it's
When we
$4.
went to Republic, gas was $5.29 a gallon. It's just, the prices of gas are just
And
ridiculous.
it costs money to do things.
And then you add in the beef tax that they added to the state, and all the other, and the
Gas
sales
taxes.
tax.
We get taxed for everything, literally.
The taxes are insane.
And we're hoping that we can, start getting paid by YouTube so we can become financially stable, get out of income housing. It'd be nice. I would dream of a homestead. And I was always taught to follow my dreams, follow my heart.
Really just to walk around this town. Yeah, we go for walks around town, but right now being in the hundreds, it's too hot to even walk around town.
It's been really hot to do anything.
I would love to do a walk around the town and show you guys things, but not in this heat. It's supposed to be 103 today and 105 tomorrow here on Orville. I don't know what it's going to be up on.
In September, Jack and I can take you guys into some of the stores here. We can take you, there's some thrift stores. If they'll let us film in there, we can take you and do kind of a walkthrough of the thrift stores and stuff. Or if we're going to do some shopping, to show you what we're buying and do some shop with me videos when we can afford to. That would be kind of fun. We can do stuff like that if you're interested.
We do want to take the kids when we can afford to. We want to take the kids to Republic. Republic's a little small town, about an hour away.
It's not
They
bad
do.
drive.
They have like fossil diggings, and they have museums.
Parks. They have more to do there.
They have a lot of things to do that I know the kids would like, and I would love to be able to raise money to be able to take them to the Republic. Well, we can show you guys some really cool adventure videos in the Republic, and I know Molson has things for them to do too.
Yeah, it's a ghost town. It has an old, Molson has a museum, some buildings you can go in and up, and they have a one-room schoolhouse you could tour. It's really fun. It's a whole ghost town. That would be fun to take the kids. So I'm gonna be a little honest and tell our little secret here. So when we stopped in Republic and visited this little town, we stopped at a little cute little barbecue place with a wood stove. It's just really cute.
Steve-O's.
Steve-O's and Republic. Shout out to them. They were amazing. We kind of fell in love with this little town, and now we're looking at possibly living there. They have amazing housing and resources there, and I think it would be better for us. It's just a tiny little town. This town is literally tiny. I'm not kidding you.
Okanagan County?
No,
No, it's in Perry County. So Jack and I are trying to figure out how we can figure out a way to transfer our income-based housing here to there, because they have openings right now.
with Michelle.
If we can convince Michelle to move with us.
I don't want to move for a while. I moved and moved a lot.
Poor Michelle's tired of moving.
Moving, no, I hate moving.
But you move with us, and you'd be a part of the YouTube community still.
But I'm at that age where I just don't want to move all the time. I know my brother misses me and he wants me to go back to, but I don't want, yeah,
Doesn't he live in Everett?
but I don't want to go move in Everett because it costs too much to live.
Yeah, Everett's horrible. You don't want to live there.
Well, all of us, but today you guys know we were talking to the manager of Frontier Foods. Shout
Amazing
out to them.
store, by the way.
Shout out to them. We just found out that Orville, Washington is the most expensive town in the state of Washington.
And
It's also the poorest town in the state of Washington.
That's
So I
the poorest county.
I'm thankful for housing.
That's the fun part about it. You know, you can get low income housing here, but everything else is so expensive. You just can't afford it. I mean, the mechanics, so they charge $125 an hour. That's the cheapest mechanic you can find.
I wish I knew someone that kind of worked in like government housing that could help us with our needs. Don't know anybody like that.
I wouldn't even mind going to work on a phone and living on a phone.
Well, that'd be kind of. I won't live with anybody, but maybe if someone had a
Well, you want
fenced off part
your
of their
mom was telling
property.
me that those places as well. They have like extra housing on farms where you can live on a farm with your family. You do the work and you get free rent.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be a cool situation too.
That would be a good situation.
Then you'd learn how to run a farm, and then we'd start homesteading. Now there's an idea. I know Republic has a lot of farmland. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that.
So you're getting some good comments.
Yeah. Everybody wishes the best for both Cheyenne, Luna, Teresa, and everybody.
Yes, definitely. So we want to go to the store.
So what is it? What is it?
That's what they want to see.
Oh, so Jack wants to smoke some chicken tonight for dinner. He was wondering if you guys wanted him to film it. And then Miss beautiful Michelle over here is gonna make potato salad.
I'm supposed to, I don't have any potatoes right now.
Well, I have $10 in my name. I might go to buy some potatoes. I gotta buy potatoes and chicken. Hopefully, I have enough for that. That's all I have.
We'll figure it out. Potatoes and chicken.
That's all I have until the forest.
That'll be okay.
Living Adventure, her middle name is Rose. Cheyenne Rose. We call it Shy or Shy. Do you like to be called Rose? Oh, she said Rose would be fine too. She'd probably respond to any of them.
That sounds like a cool name. I had a cousin named Rosemary.
That's a pretty name.
She was nice. I like the old style names.
Yeah, me too.
You don't hear those much anymore, do you? My grandma's name was Myrtle.
My grandma name, my adopted grandma's name is Jewel, and my biological grandma's name was Helen.
Oh,
And my grandpa's name is George.
Helen and George.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they sound like he was the president. George and his wife Helen.
I miss them.
You're supposed to miss him.
My grandpa fought in World War II in Japan. On the big naval ship. I have a picture of the ship too. I have a picture of him in his Navy uniform. He was very handsome young man.
Yeah. I wonder why your grandma fell in love with him.
He was very good looking. He was younger.
Yeah.
They were my best friends. They helped raise me. If it weren't for them, I would have been given up for adoption or put in foster care.
Yeah.
If it weren't for them helping my mom, because she got pregnant with me when I was 15. I think my dad was 14 when I was conceived.
Oh my.
Growing up, my biological mom disappeared when I was 5.
Oh wow.
Haven't seen all.
Well, thank you, Alice. We love having you all here. You guys are amazing people, you know that?
Good.
Don't know if
Nice
she's,
YouTube
don't know if
community.
she's alive or dead. Can't find anything about her.
But you wonder about it, don't you?
I've always wondered about it.
We love each and every one of you. You guys are amazing.
For granted, I did have my dad and my stepmom, and life wasn't always bad growing up. We had good times and bad times.
Yeah.
You guys are very amazing people. And that's why I really want everybody to come to the barbecue. If we change it to September 5th or September 12th or whatever date, you guys could throw some dates out there. I'd really like to meet some of you guys, seriously, and get to know you all. You guys are all so nice.
The problem with doing it in
Supportive?
September is that's when school starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we originally had picked
August
But
at the school.
if I need to change it to September, we can. But
I would do it for the YouTube.
I would do it if you guys suggest doing that.
If people are willing to come, I would be happy to change the date.
Well, if you just want to say, hey, I can't come, but I'll be live. I will join you live for your
Yes,
live
we will
broadcast.
broadcast it on YouTube. I promise you that. I really
way,
love to meet you guys. You guys are so amazing.
Our tripod for our phone, we had it for 2 days for Mama on the road.
Oh yeah, the tripod did break. So Alice says she's not getting notifications. She had to search to see if we're on.
That's not good. I don't know how to fix that. I will have to.
We'll research it and see if we can figure out what's going on there because a lot of people are complaining about that, and it could be just YouTube malfunctioning as well. Shy, you're cute. I do. I like the name Alice too. It's a beautiful name. Rose says, Alice, your name reminds me of the movie Alice in the Wonderland. I just read that book last year for the kids for school. They loved it. So yes, I really would love to meet some of our subscribers and get to know you all. Wonderful, amazing people. You guys are great.
I bought a bag of chocolate and I'm more happy to it.
So Alice, I don't know where you live, but would you be willing to come to our Faith Meets Reality barbecue, which was in August, but we think we're gonna move out to September. We would love for you to come. The only conflict, Julie, would be my homeschooling. By law, they have to be doing a certain amount of hours of school. Now that they're a little bit older, the hours have changed. That would be the only conflict.
So she's on the coast.
You're on the coast. That's why we want to put it out a little further so we can make plans.
Where are you on the coast?
We're out on the coast, Alice, if you don't mind me asking.
It's expensive to travel.
If you don't want to stay on here, that's okay. You can always shoot us an email if you want. If your privacy is important to us, we always keep everybody's information private. Yeah, we'd really like to meet you too. I'd love to meet everybody. We love you all. You guys are so great. Montesano is where she's at.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we're not sure. So where's that at, Alice? I've heard of it, but I don't know where it is. Oh, Bruce, I'm so glad you enjoyed the Bible reading the other night. That's wonderful. I'm glad you enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun.
It was.
Oh, yes. Oh, your test. Julie's mentioning your test. When's your test?
I'm hoping that I can. I'm hoping that what are we shooting for? The third week in September is when we're shooting for my insurance test.
Right. Okay, so we got to make sure that's not going to interfere. I don't want to interfere with Jack's training or testing or anything like that, Julie. That's not my intentions at all. It's something we definitely should work out for sure. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt that. And Jack's really excited to get into that. So,
You could talk a little bit about that. Yeah.
oh, he's got his mouth full of chocolate. Michelle's spoiling with his chocolate over here.
It's frozen chocolate.
So when do you think he would be taking the test, Julie? Can you give me an idea so we're not in conflict? Oh, it's near Olympia. Oh, I see. Okay, I've been to Olympia. Yeah, so you're quite a ways away. I know not everybody can afford to travel with prices nowadays. I get it. I understand or have health conditions. We can't make it. Totally understandable. So if anybody that can come, though, would be great. You guys are welcome to spread the word on our barbecue. Share our videos.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe if you're new.
Get our channel out there. Whatever you guys, yeah, that would be great.
Share our channel at churches if you go to church.
Oh yeah, share our channel with your churches. That's a great idea. They're welcome to come too. Thank you, Joyce, for that. Yeah. Yeah, don't be afraid to share our channel with others. Other people who want to get to know the Word of God and enjoy cooking and everything else we do. So this year I'm hoping to maybe do some videos of me homeschooling the children if anybody's interested in that, just for some different content.
Oh, that'd be awesome. You want to get some homeschooling on YouTube?
Yeah, we could do it on YouTube. I'd be more than happy to do that.
Job for a piece of kids.
If anybody is interested in that, you can see how we do things.
Yeah.
My Amazon wish list for homeschooling donations, I posted on both Facebook pages that I have, and I posted it on YouTube under the post on YouTube.
Mr. Goodbar.
So I do have an Amazon wish list.
Yes, she has an Amazon wish list. I'm looking at getting my insurance license, which once I get that, that's going to help out financially in a big way. If I do get my insurance license, we're going to have a big barbecue to celebrate.
Well, people are interested in homeschool information.
Lily,
Okay. I would be happy to do some videos for you guys so you can kind of see how it works and what we do.
yeah, she could spend an entire one of the school days doing just.
I would love to do that for you guys.
Just filming a day of homeschooling with the kids so you guys could see what she does. That'd be awesome.
Really, Alice? Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, when I was pregnant with Shy, I was in one of those classes as well, but I went into premature labor with her, and then she was born with all kinds of problems. And so unfortunately, I had to drop out of that class. My stepmom, Grace, and I were gonna own a daycare, but that kind of went away because my dad had to sell his house, and well, he passed away also. And then I had Shy, and she has all kinds of problems, so I had to be with her. And then I tried to go back a couple of times to school and get my degree in early childhood education, child development, and then there's some free college courses I found. You have to buy this certificate, like understanding elementary education, child development, homeschool, math, and science. I would love to get my certificates in, but I think the certificates are $30 to $40 per certificate, and we haven't had the extra money for me to further my education. But it's been a dream of mine to go back to college and educate myself some more. I would love to do that.
What happened to that adopting Luna Shy?
Thank you for asking about that, Michelle. I still want to adopt Luna and Shy. The thing is I don't know what it takes to adopt him. I know Shy is an adult, and Shy has asked me numerous times to adopt her as my own child. And Luna has asked me the same thing, actually. She's asked me, she said, I love you as my dad. I want you to adopt me. I just don't know how to go about it. If anybody has any recommendations for that or can walk us through the steps to do that, that would be awesome.
Tim has a question for you.
Does she have a honeybee list, Jack? Yes, who?
I'll give you a honey to-do list around the house.
Yeah, kind of. My job around the house is the dishes and help Emma with the cooking and keep the living room area where we sleep picked up. That's kind of my
And
to-do
I was
list around
wondering
the
if you're
house.
interested in selling real estate.
You know, I used to be,
Really?
but right now I'm working on trying to get my insurance. Like, but real estate would actually be really good too. I have a teacher that I'm friends with in Bend who now sells real estate. He's getting ready to retire from being a teacher.
Is he the one that sent you music? Tajiki.
Kajuki.
Oh, wow. Okay, so as she says, her kids are 2 and 4, so very little. She said she would like to see my ideas for homeschooling because she would like to start planning for when she can start homeschooling with her kids.
That's awesome. Yes.
That'd be wonderful. I definitely could help you with that.
You know, it'd be really fun. And this is just throwing it out there for you and people who are watching. Do an out day where you and the kids do out, but film it so that people at home can do the art with you guys.
Oh, that would be fun. There's 2 art books on my Amazon wish list that I hope gets donated. Because they're gonna do picture study art. And I want to do some like painting with them with that, and I have some clay and stuff like that. That's kind of some of the stuff we're going to be doing. So that would be fun. Living Adventure says I would love to offer some teaching up on the mountain. We could do some outdoor education stuff like weaving, etc. Now that would be awesome.
That would be absolutely awesome. See, that's what our kids need. They need to be able to get out and do stuff different than just being stuck at home.
Exactly. I want them to get out in the community and experience things. We do take them to all the community events here when we can, so they can get to know other people and other kids, and that's important to me too.
Unfortunately, we were denied a booth at National Night Out.
Yes, we were denied. Can you believe it? It's because we're not an organized church or whatever, licensed church. So we can't have a booth.
We're not a 501c.
Yeah.
Though, and we're not an organized church. We're not connected to the churches still because we're
Denomination.
Michelle will explain it.
We're non-denominational. So we accept Christian ways of life, but we don't belong to the Methodist, Baptist, Pentecostal, Protestant, or any other Christian title. We just say we're non-denominational, we follow the Holy Bible, the Old Testament and the New Testament, and no other doctrine.
Wow. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you. How's that for an explanation?
That's great.
Thanks.
Living Adventure, I want to respond to your comment here. You owned an outdoor school for over a decade. Wow. So what kinds of things did you do in the outdoor school? Because I've been wanting to do something like that with the kids. Every year I like to do like a nature study with them. I've been wanting to do like wilderness type skills, life skills, a lot of outdoor things. That would be great to get them into nature. That would be fun.
And do you know, since you've been connected, living outdoor, do you know anybody who could assess Luna and James? Because I think they're supposed to have some kind of testing or assessment.
Oh,
or,
yes.
No one knows more about this than I do.
Since James just turned 8 and Luna is going to be 9 in August, I was reading that they're supposed to take some sort of state assessment or state testing, and I'm not sure how to go about that. They're supposed to have it now. I don't know how often, if they have to do it every year or not. But in Washington State, by law, kids do not have to start school until the age of 8. So now that they are 8, they're legally the school age here in Washington. I do have to have them assessed by a certified teacher or someone that does the assessments, and I have no idea how to go about it or who to go to for that. And I'm just wondering, because I know public school teaches different things than what we do at homeschool, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. She might not know what they're learning in public school. So there's that.
We want to make sure that Emma is abiding by the law.
Yes, I try to keep with the laws to the T, literally.
She is certified to teach in the state of Washington, but we don't understand how she's supposed to get the kids assessed. We don't know any teachers personally. You know, again, we're just a small town family.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's reply to some comments. You're providing for the homeless. Can't that be considered a 501c? I can email the lady and ask her. Shy, that's a great idea. Hairbrushes for not all girls like combs. You have a good point, Shy. Absolutely, that's a great idea.
I like brushes.
Julie said she attended a non-denominational church. Oh, you guys are just so amazing.
The thing is I don't want to be a part of a church. And it's nothing bad against the churches, but I want to hear from the Bible. I don't want to hear a 2-minute read and then go way off into the left field or right field, talking about something totally different. Because then it goes off of scripture.
Well, I've noticed since I've been Bible studies more and more that I've learned more from the Bible than a preacher ever told me.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah. Okay, so yes, Living Rachel, let's get together and talk about things. Oh, thank you. She's trying to look up testing info for us.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much.
Alice suggested contacting the schools. Thank you very much, Alice. And Julie said that she sent you a website for a login account
Oh,
and your test dates and times for you for life insurance.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Julie.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that there's a lot of hoops to jump through for becoming a legal 501c. I don't even know how to begin that. I mean, it's something to think about, maybe. That's something that Michelle and I, Jack, would have to discuss.
we don't.
Oh, I'm so happy to feel that way. Ashley says that she feels like she's so aligned with all of us on our beliefs about everything.
You are not approved to be considered. Are you saying you're not approved to be considered? No,
According to them, we're not. We have to be a 501c,
we have to
even
be,
just to have a booth at National Night Out, spread the word of God, or have our YouTube channel
right.
there.
We have to be a 501c, and we have to be connected to one of the churches here locally. Meaning we have to be a member of one of the churches.
I mean, we're still going to go to the National Night Out, and we'll still film it for you. We just can't have a booth there and spread our channel. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's disappointing. Small stuffed animals for the kids. Shai, you have some amazing ideas. Shai, I would really love a list from you. I'm really loving your ideas.
It's like Beanie Babies.
That's a great idea.
Those are always small.
Do you
Yes, they would if they're like the size of Beanie Babies, Shai. Yes, they would fit in the homeless kids. That's an
do
amazing
you
idea.
remember the Beanie Baby craze that went on when Beanie Babies first came out?
Oh, I used to have a whole collection of Beanie Babies
My-
and the Trolls.
My stepmom
California
had over
Raisins.
10,000 Beanie Babies. She went out and bought every single one when they came out. Then they got them at McDonald's. Then they got them at Burger King. You know, and now it's just like, oh, well, no, everyone's no big deal anymore. Really don't have that craze just kind of came and went.
I still love Teletubbies.
I'm going to buy you a Teletubby.
Oh, you would.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Shai makes a valid point. A lot of homeless people have pets, like dogs. So maybe some pet food, and toys for those that have animals. That's a good point.
Do they make travel-sized pet food?
I think so. I'm not sure. Can somebody look into that for us, please?
I don't know.
Travel-sized pet food. I've never thought about that. You know?
I don't know if they make travel stuff for pets. That's something to look into because a lot of homeless have pets and animals. I didn't even think about that.
So you guys want to hear something crazy? We had a dog and a cat when we were homeless. Now the dog I actually gave to Amber's aunt, but we had a cat. Her name was Ariel, and she walked it on a leash.
Yeah, she was trained to walk on the leash. Oh, and she would talk to me on the phone. I'm not kidding you. I'd have full conversations with this cat. So Jeff would call me, and the minute that cat heard my voice, she would come running to the phone. And what did she do from there? So she would sit there and just put her head right up to the speaker of the phone and just sit there and meow at me. And I would respond to her, and she responded back. I'm not even kidding you.
It was awesome.
This cat would literally talk to me on the phone. I had no idea what the cat was saying, but I just agreed with her, and we just have a full conversation.
I actually
Like good 10, 15 minutes of conversation with this cat.
I actually still have voice clips of that cat talking the whole. I sent
So
voice
cute.
clips. Unfortunately, she passed away from cancer.
Alex says that seems like a discrimination. How can they force you to belong to a church?
It's the police department, hell. It's hosted by the police department, not just the way they are.
Yes, sir. Please send me a list for ideas. That would be great. I'm always open to suggestions. Thank you.
Yes. What should I talk about?
I'm pretty mellow and easygoing.
Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Tell them about myself. I'm gonna be 60 next month.
What is your first memory of going to church and the first time learning about God? Got you hooked?
Fairmount Open Bible.
What hooked you on when you were a child? What was it that
Vacation
made you
Bible
passionate?
School.
Oh, okay.
Vacation Bible School and Bible camp and going to church every night of the week.
It's wonderful. I love the vacation Bible
So
school.
what made you want to decide to become non-denominational?
Yeah,
Because I always heard a lot of theologies, and it got to the point where was it man's theology or is it God's theology that we're learning?
that's a good point.
Because too many people say, according to, well, I want evidence of, well, I found evidence of, and I've been learning more evidence of every day as you study the Bible.
Alice has a question for you, Michelle. How are you choosing your scriptures, Michelle?
Compulsion.
I think the idea is just kind of popping in Michelle's head. And
Yes.
she researches them.
There's the word is compulsion.
3 a.m. This lady gets up in the middle of the night when she pops the idea, pops into her head, and writes out lessons. How many lessons are you up to, Michelle?
141.
141 lessons.
That's a lot of YouTube videos.
I got a bunch more I got to work on
Actually,
too.
I think I just about finished up the Yale.
Yeah, my age.
I'm working on another one. It's learning to trust God and human authority, what it means to be holy and not of this world, and hope for our children. But I haven't, and life at the end of the age. But I haven't, there's mental well-being too. But no, I haven't been working on them. I've
What
been
is it?
distracted.
Living Adventure says, I loved Vacation Bible School. They give us candy.
I like the Kool-Aid and the cookies. It wasn't purple
The
Kool-Aid.
cookies, huh?
It wasn't purple Kool-Aid though. We didn't want that.
Shai says she thinks that God talks to you at 3 a.m.
Sure, the Holy Spirit.
It must be a thing because at 3 o'clock in the morning exactly is what woke me up in the middle of the night
Yeah,
and made me say, and the voice told me that in the morning when you get up, it's starting on YouTube.
That voice in your head is God, guys.
yeah.
And lo and behold, look where we are now.
So everybody's saying they want to research about the 501c. Everybody is really wanting us to do the national life.
They want a booth there from a non-denominational.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should research this 501c thing. It's not really a bad idea. I don't know about, I can't speak for Jack and Michelle, but I'm not against it.
Well, I hear a lot of ideas from churches. That's what I mean by theologies. And the theologies are what they believe, what we believe, as opposed to what the Bible teaches. Are we going to what the Bible teaches or what man wants us to learn? We go by what Jesus Christ wants us to learn.
Yeah.
Because he is head of our households. He's head of our minds,
Well, right now,
the mindset.
if you consider it, all the donations we get go right back into the channel. We do not profit off of it.
No,
No.
we do not.
We're not profiting.
There's a Bible verse about that.
There probably is, but
No, it's obey God rather than man.
All the
Yeah.
donations that we have received, like all the donations that we received for the from Matt's Memorial, all went to Matt's Memorial. You know, I think Fungi still had a few of the hot dogs left over, and that's about it.
that's okay. What's the question?
Have you read or watched The Shack?
Never heard of it.
The shack.
I like War Room. Did anybody see
Thank
War
you,
Room?
Julie. I will check my email when we're done.
War Room was a great movie. I've seen that one quite a few times. We all need a war room. Do you have a war room?
Even being nonprofit wouldn't be a bad idea with the stuff that we do. Actually, not a bad
This is a good idea. Living Adventure, this is a great idea. She says instead of setting up your own 501c, you can look for one to partner with. They could be your physical sponsor.
Ooh, now
That sounds like a good idea.
genius.
That sounds like a good idea.
I like that. Would you guys, Jack and Michelle, do you guys willing to partner with one?
Maybe. And then
The right one?
Ashley says, I found out with the 501c does a lot of reporting, and if you don't stay on top of all the paperwork and reporting requirements, you can get in trouble. It's
Really?
a lot to keep up with. And there's a lot that goes
I
into
did not know that.
There's a lot that goes with the 501c because 501c is 100% non-profit. You do not get any profit.
I know that.
Oh,
Is
I
that
don't
the same as a nonprofit?
501c is non-profit.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
I don't know much about it.
Well, whatever suggestions you guys have for us would be great as far as that goes.
So you have to have liability on that.
Like, I can only help with subscribing and likes don't live in the US, at least something. But Teresa, I'm glad that you're here. You know,
We
I'm glad
appreciate
that,
every one of you guys contribute all in your own way.
you know what? I love the
Just
fact
being
that
here is what
I
matters.
love the fact that we have people from all over the world joining.
Yes, that's why I want to meet you guys. You guys gotta come to the barbecue. I really want to meet and get to know everybody.
I don't think people from overseas go to the US. It's
No,
so
that would be
expensive.
quite a
I can
trip.
understand that.
Any more questions? I like the questions.
I don't know about 501c because you said you wanted to eventually make a living off of YouTube. So
Right, I don't know how that would work.
that you wouldn't be able to do it if you were 501c.
Shoot, so what do we do?
Because we don't want to make a profit off of the Bible readings.
No, we don't want to make a profit off the word of God. That is for sure.
But
That's wrong.
the adventure videos and stuff, we would need to be able to
Maybe
get
profit off
donate
of those.
get donations and stuff for us so we can afford to do adventure videos. Like right now, I'm completely out of fishing tackle, so I'm not taking the kids fishing.
If we could afford to go camping and fishing, I'll be doing it right now.
Yeah, if I could afford to go camping and
it's really
fishing, I'd be out the door right now, but I can't afford to. I'm completely out of fishing
Well,
tackle.
maybe doing more adventure videos when we can afford to. Maybe we could profit off of that and not off of the Bible, because you're not supposed to profit off the word of God. It's ask Michelle. It's in the Bible.
I'm looking forward to it.
You are not supposed to profit off the word of God. So I do not want to get paid for the Bible readings.
And then Alyssa says that would be for the homeless stuff. So we'd have to split it up.
Oh,
Non-profit for the homeless
I
And
see
then,
what she's saying.
yeah.
Okay, that would make sense.
See, I was hoping that eventually we could start getting donations in to help the victims of fires. We have 36 fires in our area right now. My home state of Oregon is on fire as we speak.
Almost the entire state. It's really bad. And then there's poor people in Texas, flash flooding. I just feel so bad for all the people losing their homes or losing loved ones. It breaks my heart. I don't like to see anybody suffering.
As a 501c, you can accept contributions to cover all your program costs. That's what we need.
Michelle wants to know if anybody has any more questions for her
In the
or Jack
Bible,
or me.
profit often refers to the gain or benefit derived from labor, investments, or wise stewardship, indicating a positive return on effort or resources. That's in Proverbs 14:23 is the verse. It talks about that. It also conveys a moral dimension where true profit is linked to righteousness and obedience to God's will rather than mere material wealth. Matthew 16:26.
See, if you're not supposed to profit off the word of God.
Living Adventure asks, where did you grow up, Michelle?
Oh, where did I grow up at?
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in Everett, Washington. I lived on the coast most of my life, which was at one time affordable, but now the affordability and the high-tech jobs are more common and the housing cost went up and the waiting list for housing is very long and tedious. So you have to live with a friend or a neighbor or a family member while you wait to get into public housing. And it's very expensive when you do get into a regular home. At one time, I paid $1,600 a month for a 3-bedroom home.
Wow.
That's insane.
Yes.
Well, I grew up in a little town outside of Bend called San Inovo. I know you can Google it, but we didn't live in San Inovo. We lived way, way, way out past San Inovo in the middle of nowhere with no running water and no electricity. So I kind of grew up what you'd call off grid. And that's the way I grew up. And I've been trying to teach Amber and the kids a little bit of the things that I did growing up because it's so useful. And today, like when we were homeless, we used a lot of the techniques that I grew up with.
Oh, yes, I learned a lot of survival skills from Jack. I learned a lot of stuff from him. It helped us get through the hard times for sure. I learned a lot being homeless. It teaches you a lot. It also humbles you.
You were to be thankful, don't you?
It really teaches you to be grateful. Like, I wish people that are ungrateful had some time being homeless because I really think it would change their perspective, especially all the entitled people, rude people. They all need perspective. And I think everybody should experience being homeless, like even for like a week. Experience having nothing.
Cool.
Live in your car or sleep on the sidewalk for about a week, and just to see what goes through, see how many people care and actually help you, or if they judge you and are mean to you, and you're going to see what we're talking about.
Oh, you get judged. I was homeless in Bend. Give you guys a little rundown. I actually was in the process of buying a house. I was working at Walmart. Well, Walmart went under a big huge change. They got new management. They let the entire crew go. They completely rebuilt the store. I ended up losing my job. I ended up selling my car. And then I went and bought a really old piece of crap car just so I had something. And that's what I lived in until I was able to get back on my feet.
Living Venture said she spent some time in Sun River, beautiful area.
It's a very beautiful area.
Hello, Kathy. Welcome. We did some of the homeless kids. We assembled what we could of the homeless kids of what we already had. You can go back and rewatch that. Right now, we're just kind of talking to see if people have questions. I was trying to find out if anybody was interested in coming to the Faith Meets Reality barbecue. We were thinking of pushing out to September when the weather's a lot cooler. So if people to throw out dates so I can give every time for travel arrangements. We'd really like you there. We're not allowed to do our thing at National Night Out because we're not a 501c. So we've been talking about that. We also discussed me doing homeschool videos. I don't know what you're interested in, Kathy, but just trying to catch you up a little bit on what's going on. Anything on this?
Well, naturally, they do a night on the street so kid experience of the judgment as well. It's rough. I mean, when I was in bed homeless, I would park somewhere like I started off parking at the truck stop before Jake's truck stop went out of business. And, the cops would come and talk to me and ask me, why are you parked here when you're not a truck driver? I'm like, well, this is where I'm living right now. Well, okay, well, they were just concerned about you because you've been parked in the parking lot for 2 days. I'm like, well, this is what I'm doing. I'm not doing drugs or anything. I'm just trying to get back on my feet. And I explained to him, I lost my house and I'm just, trying to move up. Well, lo and behold, I went back home. Back to Sun River and back to my aunt's property because that's the life that I knew.
So I want to clarify something for anybody that's watching. I noticed on Facebook and other places on social media, I've noticed there is a lot of judgment on, not just about the homeless, but people on food stamps saying that they need to get a job, they're lazy. That is not true. A lot of people on food stamps, over half of people on food stamps have a full-time job and still can't make needs met because of the economy and the rising prices. And you don't get that much in food stamps. Nobody is making profit off of living off the government. I can tell you that right now. You hardly get enough to survive the whole month.
We speak from
So the judgments and the lies about people are lazy on food stamps, no. That's not how it works now. It's law all across the states. You have to work, have a job to be on food stamps. So that I would like to put an end to all that BS nonsense.
Did I answer that question for Michigan too?
Michelle, after the hurricane hit, I had a hard time finding somewhere to go. Everything is so expensive to rent. I had to move 8 times before I found a place to go. It was so bad. Although many homeless in Oroville, it's a small town, is becoming worse. There is actually, believe it or not, there's actually quite a few homeless people in Oroville because housing is so expensive. We're lucky enough that we were able to get into this place, but if you have a criminal record, a felony, or anything like that, you're not going to get into housing here.
No, they do background checks.
They do
They're
background
not free.
checks. No. Just to get in here costs $50 per person to have a background check.
And this is income based. This is low income housing.
They do background checks.
So it's not easy. I mean, and if you're homeless, it's even harder to get a job because you don't have an address, you don't have a way to bathe, you don't have a way to have access to any of that stuff. And so they're not lazy, they just can't do it because they don't have an address.
Or you can't afford to drive from Oroville
Exactly.
to Omak to go to work.
The judgment has got to stop with people and quit assuming things that stuff you don't know about.
There's literally no jobs. Even in Omak, the job market is slim pickings. And Omak's kind of a bigger town.
Right.
You need something, James?
So nobody, so no.
Getting hungry?
The homeless and the food stamp people are not lazy.
Like the young kid we have living with is Joey. He's 17. He has a job, but he only gets to be allowed to put in 2 days a week, and that's it.
I'm sorry, but having a job does not solve everything. Money does not solve everything.
Nobody does help.
I mean, it helps, but it's not gonna. If you don't get enough to make ends meet, then what's the point?
Like, look at us. We'll completely out of money until the beginning of next month. That's just the way it is. It's so expensive. You just can't afford it. I mean,
Welcome.
in this town, one package of chicken is between $16 and $25.
It's insane.
Now, if you wanted to buy steak, depending on which grocery store you're going to, I'll do a walkthrough one of these days and show you guys prices.
They're insane. You guys would be.
If you go to Aiken Steak, it's $50 a pack for two tiny little
We'll do a
steaks.
walkthrough of the source here for you guys. So it actually says, wow, you guys have a really powerful story and tons of insights to share. I would love to hear more about it, honestly. Well, thank you, Ashley. We would love to share with you. Fly Boy, welcome. So glad you're here. Joyce says, Michelle, after the hurricane hit, I had a hard time finding somewhere to go. Everything is so expensive to rent. Oh, yeah, we read that. Oh, you moved 8 times, Joyce? Woo!
What do you play? You're so scratched out.
What happened to you, Luna? Well, let's see, I'm behind here.
She's got scratches all over her chest right now, bud.
What?
Alice says, I enjoyed Jack's pizza video. maybe more info there, just ideas.
Pizza video.
The homemade pizza video that you did?
Oh, I would love to do another homemade pizza video with you guys. Would you guys like us to do a smoked chicken video? I mean, they're kind of boring because I just season the chicken, put it in the smoker, but I can show you the ending results too on YouTube, show you guys what it looks like when it's done.
So, real quick, Shai just sent me her list for the homeless. This is Shai's ideas, guys. She's pretty smart. For homeless people, food for dogs, kids stuffed animals, toys for kids, shoes, socks, adult coloring books, and kid coloring books, blankets, phone chargers, sunscreen, books for children and adults, small water bottles, chapstick, rain gear, pet leashes and collars, and small fans. That is Shai's list for the homeless, guys.
That's
amazing.
awesome, Shy. Yep. Shy wants to say hi, guys. She'll wave at you.
Welcome to say hi. Just smile. A thumbs up.
My sissy.
Oh, Luna's not gonna let her. Luna's got a hold of her sister.
Sissy.
They're attached at the hip, I tell ya.
No kitties, but hug.
Yeah, let's see. What's a really great list? Shai has some amazing ideas.
She should actually send that list to the YouTube community.
Yeah, I should combine her list with whatever I have, my ideas and you guys' ideas. We'll just put a huge list on the YouTube post for everybody. Cowboy says there are only two places to get a job: in Orville, Remand, and the Apple House. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Cowboy. That's it. There's really no jobs here. And, that's the other thing people don't think about either, is not everybody has opportunities to further their education or get a better job. And I hear a lot of that too, get a better job, go to school. It's like, really? Not everybody can do that. Not everybody lives in a huge town like, say, Seattle or a place like New York. Not everybody has opportunities to better their lives. But people judge and say stupid crap like that, and it gets under my skin, as you can tell.
The Leland Milos don't all denied me because of my health conditions.
Yeah. And Jack has certain health conditions, so he can only work certain jobs. So that's also another consideration people don't think about. People are just so, you don't get me started. It just irritates the heck out of me. Ashley says great ideas, Shai. Totally. I think canned pasta would be a bad idea. It's cheap. Wouldn't be a bad idea. It's cheap. Has a pop-off lid. It can be eaten cold. Oh, that's a good idea. Canned pasta. I love that.
If anybody wants to donate MREs,
Oh, MREs would be wonderful,
they're
guys.
wonderful. You don't have to cook them. They come with the thing that you put inside of them. And you just sit down, you turn it, and it cooks it in the package. You don't need a microwave or a stove or anything. Those things are awesome.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Michelle knows all about MREs. She can tell you what they are.
Here's beautiful Shai. Hi, Shai. Show them your beautiful smile. Show them how pretty you are. Shai's a sweetheart, you guys. There she is. Look how pretty Shai is. Yeah, Luna is a sweetheart. So is Shai. They're both beautiful girls. They're very sweet. They're good kids. Hey, BC West Coast girl. So there's a lot of information we're going over, kind of just chatting with everybody, ask questions and stuff. So we're gonna post this on YouTube, or yeah, you're posting it on we're posting this on YouTube, right, babe?
Yes.
So yeah, we're posting this on YouTube, so you guys can go back and watch us do the kits, and then kind of watch the conversation so you are updated. BC West Coast girl, I was wondering if you're able to join us for the Faith Meets Reality Barbecue. We're actually thinking of changing the date and put it out towards like September, because it is supposed to get so hot here in August, and it's the hottest month. And a lot of people are saying they won't come because of the heat. Some are too far to come, but I was wondering if you were interested in coming. We're throwing out a couple of dates. September 5th and September 12th has been thrown around.
Yes. How was September 5th or September 12th is both a Saturday. I want to do a Saturday because it's hard to get anybody away from their jobs and stuff on the weekends. I mean, on the weekdays.
Yes. So we're having a hard time, getting people to be able to come, and we need donations for like the food and stuff. Because our income situation. So everything's going to be based on donations for now until Jack can get his insurance license. And at that point, things will change. Definitely change, right, hon?
I'm hoping.
What you doing?
That is my ultimate goal, don't Canada. That's my ultimate goal, guys, is to get my insurance license. And shout out to Julie for helping me do this. I am trying to get my insurance license, which is going to help us become more financially stable.
Yeah, Julie
So
is trying to help us.
I am trying to put on my education and actually do something, not just on the side of YouTube, so I'm doing both.
Yeah, you should come, West Coast girl. And thank you, Julie. We appreciate all your help and advice, and it would be great if you could help us become financially stable. All your advice and everything you've been doing. So thank you so much. Shout out to Julie. She's amazing. BC West Coast girl says she's interested in coming to the barbecue.
What date?
What date would be best for you, West Coast girl?
Yeah, what date fits everybody? The 5th or the 12th of September, or do you want us to keep it on the 8th of August? What date fits for your guys' schedule? We need to know.
This will be live on YouTube. So yeah, please throw some dates out there. If you can't come, and maybe try to donate. And if not, just share the videos. Everybody can contribute in their own ways. We're thankful, whatever
I
you can do.
am gonna have fresh smoked coffee at the barbecue. For those of you who are interested, I am gonna be having fresh smoked coffee there. It will be hot.
BC West Coast girl says September would work for her.
September 12th.
Would September 12th work? Alice wants to know, when does school start here?
The kids' first day of school, when Emma's gonna start school, will be.
We're looking on the calendar. Hold on, guys.
Tuesday, September 1st.
That's probably when I would start on. Yep, September 1st. They are required to do a certain amount of days and hours, but I don't know. I mean, we could do a day off. I mean, it's going to be the weekend, so I'm not really too concerned about it. It's going to be on the weekends. That's a great idea, Living Adventure. Does anybody know, do you know how to do that? I'm not sure how to set up a poll on YouTube. So Living Adventure says to set up a poll offering 3 different dates and see what everybody says. The thing is, I'm not sure how you set up a poll. I've never done it before. This is all new to us, guys. We're learning as we go here on YouTube. There's Jack.
I'm looking to see. I think we have to do it separately. We'll do it on our YouTube post.
Okay, we'll figure out a way to do a poll, guys. That's a great idea.
So August 8th, September 5th, September 12th.
Alice, I don't know if you heard the answer to the question when school starts. I'm starting at September 1st. Hopefully that helps.
And these kids, they're gonna go to school only in the morning so that they get the afternoons off.
Yeah, this last school year we did 11 to 2. So this year I'm doing 9 a.m. to 1 o'clock. So that way they have the rest of the day. They can explore their interests and do what they want to do and be able to play and be kids. Socialize, all that good stuff. There's the beautiful Michelle. Hello.
Anyway, back to my upbringing. I went to a lot of different churches, and it got to the point where I was getting irritated because they would say we're the true church or they're the true church. And I've been baptized twice. So I thought I better investigate the Bible on my own time because God gave me time to study the Bible. So I figured it's about time I look into it and read about it because I'm going to have to learn it as I go, and I still learn as I go. But I want to know the truth. And the truth is from the Bible. It's not from what a preacher tells you all the time. It's what the Bible says.
Exactly.
Because God is head of our households.
If they're not preaching straight from the Bible, I'll find another church.
Well,
That's my advice.
They have doctrine, and I don't want to be indoctrinated. I just want to learn the Bible. That's a goal. But learning the Bible means to study the Bible and to pray about it. It doesn't mean to pray to what the pastor says, pray what the Bible says. Learn the Lord's Prayer and pray the Lord's Prayer and ask the Holy Spirit to walk with you as you go.
Yes, that's our advice is to go to a church where they actually preach directly from the Bible.
Yeah,
If you don't see a Bible in their hands and they're not reading from it and they're just going off on a rampage on something else and they read one thing out of the Bible, it's not a true church, guys.
so learn the Word of God, but learn it
You're there
according
to learn the
what-
Bible.
learn to how Jesus wants you to learn it, not learn how the church that you attend. Remember, it's God that's ahead of the church.
And we'll be good with you, Michelle.
What's that?
Okay, so Michelle has the comments, guys. You can ask questions. I will be right back. Go ahead and talk to Michelle just for a minute, okay, guys?
Oh, yes. So the Bible is meant to be taught and to learn from, and it's beautiful, it's educational, and it's inspirational. Just like Romans 1:16 says, not to be ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Oh, thank you, Julie. Study to show thyself approved.
Before we start talking, we're gonna speak to them.
Okay, it's almost through. Okay, we need to go. Here, Jack, you need to take care of this bit over here. We need to get going because we need to go to the post office, go to the pharmacy. You like it's a movie. Living the Adventure. What was the movie called? The Shack? Is it on YouTube? I don't have Angel Network. I hope it's on YouTube, The Shack. I gotta write that down. Okay, we need to call it good. Here you go, Jack. Thank you. Enjoy the, thank you. I appreciate you. God bless you. Here you go, Jack.
All right, thank you guys for coming out today. I hope you guys all have a beautiful, blessed day. Remember to bless it, don't stress it. Stay blessed, not stressed.
The Shack. All in God's time. That's one of my favorite ones. You want me to say it?
Mhm.
I can't do that. That's Matt's saying. I say peace be with you. I can't say what Matt said. It just doesn't sound right. I won't do it.
All right, you guys all have a beautiful, blessed day. Never give up, never surrender. Make each day a piece of cake. Jesus' blessings.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. Lily, you want to say bye?
Bye.